director Michael Rutherford calling in from my home in San Diego. I just put up a brand new whiteboard. This is for all my brand new contacts. It's funny, we've been in iZigg for 18 months since we started. My wife is filming, and we're just downstairs in our lobby of our loft in Carlsbad. And since we started, I honestly have never sat down and done this. So I sat down with my personal cell phone, my wife's cell phone, my Facebook account, my email, every contact I've ever had in my life, and I said, that's it, we're going to reinvent ourselves. And it was right around New Year's Eve when I first started getting the ideas of, that's it, I got to go start personally enrolling people. And we had built a team of maybe 15 or 16 people in the first 2 or 3 days of iZigg, and in the first 40 days built a team of 400 people, and in the first 14, 15, 16 months built a team of 5,000 people, you know, done $5 or $6 million in sales, 300 or 400 grand in income, and had a blast doing it. And I said, what if we went, and I wrote down every person I've ever met in my life. So we went and sat down, and again, it took like 2 or 3 hours. And I didn't make a big production out of a list. I just did a memory jogger, and I thought, who did I work with when I was in the restaurant business? Who did I work with when I was in the apartment business, leasing apartments? Who did I used to live with? Who did I go to college with? All that type of stuff. And, you know, who do I know that's a firefighter? Who do I know that sells cars? Well, hell, what are all the cars that I've ever bought in my life? Who do I know that sells real estate? Who do I know that lives in Carlsbad? If I was doing an event in San Diego, who would I call? Who do I know in Vegas? Who do I know in Arizona? Who do I know in Seattle? And I just started cranking down names. And it was funny because some of them I couldn't even come up with their names. It was, you know, the old boss, my old boss from such and such. And I was just writing down whatever came to mind. And at first I just had like 2 or 3 columns. I did it on a laptop first. And I'm not telling you to take the next 4 weeks and make a list of people. I did it in 2 hours. And what we did is I back engineered the list, and I said, who are the top 4 people that I need to go see right now? And Derek Patterson was one of those people. I got on the phone with Derek. Derek became an agency in a couple of minutes. Derek, who do you know that needs to see this story right now? Who can we go see right away? While we were meeting, he texted a buddy of his named Brian Galletta. He owns a Mexican restaurant in Oceanside. Bam, went and met Brian. Brian became an agency. And now we just went and met him today at his restaurant. He's got 50 or 60 people opted into his channel in 3 days. So now it's, Brian, how quickly can we go out and introduce this to all the contacts that he has? So what I challenged Derek to do is I said, dude, you need to sit down and you need to do this. Now, it's not about how many of the 100, 200, 300, 500 people you can put in a list. It's about, can you go see 5 people today and show them iZigg? And it's about, like, I call it 440, 400. In other words, I took iZigg to I talked to 4 people the first day I saw iZigg. Within the first 4 days, I told 48 people about iZigg. And in the first 40 days, we built a team of 400 people. So I'm not guaranteeing you those are the numbers you're going to get. You might get terrible numbers. You might get incredibly better numbers. But for me, it was just about, here's what we're doing. Here's the concept. Here's the technology. If you need it, buy it. If you want to sell it, join. If you know someone that needs to buy it or join, refer them to me. So I never had an outcome of, you need to buy this, you need to use this, da, 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 da. I didn't have any of that stuff. It was, look, dude, a friend of mine's launching a company. His last company went public to $1 billion in '99. He's getting ready to launch a company called iZigg. I'm going to run and build California. I need you to look at it. Tell me what you think. Tell me who comes to mind when you see it and if you think it's a good program. I took that again to 4 guys and then 14, 15, 20, 25, 35, 45 people in the first couple weeks. And we built an incredible lifestyle and income as a result. So reinventing ourselves a year, year and a half later, I said, what if we went and sat down with one by one, Steve Bell, who I've known for 7 years, owns a pizza restaurant. What if I took this to my Uncle Stu, who runs one of the divisions of one of the largest grocery stores in the entire world? What if we sat down with him? What if we sat down with my buddy Jim Mason? What if we sat down with all the contacts of people that I've grown up with my whole life, not to sell them, not to recruit them, but to sign up the ones that want to join and sign up the ones that want to buy. Don't sell and recruit. Just sign people up that are ready to buy or join. But mostly just go out and share the technology with people, let the chips fall where they may, and let them tell you where they think it can fit in, if it can. Don't be so pushy on people, and then ask for referrals. Look, when I showed you this, who do you know that needs to see it? Who do you know that runs a business? Who do you know that's money hungry or ambitious and things like that? That's where this thing can really grow for you. So my challenge to you is over the next 1 day. It's not going to take you a week to do it. If it does, you miss the point. Sit down and without an outcome, just crank down on a piece of paper, people that you know you, like you, trust you, respect you, and they're willing to give you 5 minutes. You don't need a long time to show them how the technology works. Have them text your name to 90210, show them a video or 2, Again, they're 3 and 4 minutes long, and then introduce them to somebody else that knows more than you do. So that's it. That's my thoughts. Let's go build it big. See ya. Bye.